Hey guys, how's it going? This is Autobot JCB here again for another How to Transform video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to transform the 2002-2003 Transformers Armada Tidal Wave. In addition to Tidal Wave, I'm going to show you how to transform his partner Minicon Ramjet. Now, as you can see here, Tidal Wave is consisting of an aircraft carrier, a troop transport, and a battleship. All three of these ships actually combine into the Tidal Wave battleship. But before I get started showing you how to combine all three, I actually want to go over some of the play features that each individual ship has. So to get started, we're actually going to take a look at the aircraft carrier. As you can see here, they put quite a bit of fine detail into this. You got the Decepticon symbol right there on the runway. As you can see here, it's got two launching strips and Minicon ports right there. If you take a closer look at the bridge of the ship right here, they've even included little windows on that, just like that. So great attention to detail, especially for bits that are this small. And if you look over here, you'll notice that there is actually a gray panel right here. If you actually take your finger and push up on this ridge right here, it will actually make that whole panel pop up and open up just like that. This is actually Minicon storage for Ramjet. So if you take Ramjet and you fold up his wings just like this, and you take this portion of his vehicle mode and just kind of rock it back on its hinge just like that, what you can actually do is you can insert it right there onto the platform. Then go ahead and fold this over the top of it and then just push down. As you can see here, it's a little jet hangar or Minicon storage, whichever you prefer. I think that's a pretty neat play feature. I have noticed that a lot of the Armada Decepticons actually have their own built-in Minicon storage, which I think is actually a pretty neat feature because I don't think that all of the Autobots actually do. But anyway, so this portion of Tidal Wave will actually transform into his arms. You'll see right there that there's a seam right there, and then these pieces right here flip down and are actually like Tidal Wave's fingers for his arms. But anyway, that is the aircraft carrier, and we're going to move on to the troop transporter. So as you can see right here, just kind of a basic little ship right there. You've got the cockpit right there, or the bridge, whatever you want to call it. You'll notice that there's actually a seam right here. If you actually flip these open, you'll notice that there are actually little panels here and here, and then of course here and here. These actually will fold down. You just take your finger and just pull them down just like that. And these are actually like little seats for the Minicons to sit on so they can be carried into battle and deployed very quickly. Kind of a neat little play feature right there. Go ahead and fold these back up. And this section of the Tidal Wave fleet, this is actually Tidal Wave's legs right here. You'll notice that there's the Decepticon symbol right there. And then, of course, these wings right here just kind of fold up into position like that. But we're going to get into Tidal Wave in just a minute. So we're going to go ahead and put that one down. And finally, I will show you the Tidal Wave battleship. Now, you will notice right here and right here, there are actually barrels for rockets. I do not have the rockets out right now. I actually have those in storage with all of the excess or extra Armada accessories just so I don't lose them or they get broken or whatever. But as you can see here, this is a pretty neat little battleship. It's got a whole bunch of neat gun turrets right here. You got the Decepticon symbol right there. There's the bridge of the ship right there. And you'll notice that there is a Minicon port right here. Now, I'm not going to use Ramjet. I'm going to use an extra Minicon that I have set off to the side for another video. But if you take a Minicon right here and put them on Tidal Wave's chest, and you push forward, you will notice that the turrets actually rotate, which is a pretty neat little play feature. And then these little pod launchers right here, these also rotate when you move that down just like that. But anyway, that is the Tidal Wave battle fleet. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and show you how to combine all three into the massive Tidal Wave battleship. So to get this one started, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take the aircraft carrier first, and all you have to do with this is you just move these off to the side just like that. That is literally all you do with this piece. Okay, so next we'll go ahead and do the Battleship. And what you'll do is you'll grab here and here, go ahead and pull these off to the side just like that, and they will rock out on a double hinge just like that. Pull those out to the side just like that. And this right here is actually Tidal Wave's head. We're going to get to that in just a minute, but for right now we're working on the ship. So what we can go ahead and do is we can actually go ahead and take this pin, and it will actually fasten in to that port just like that. We'll go ahead and bring this over, and then we'll bring the other piece over and lock it into position. So far, he looks like that. And then finally, the troop transporter. All you really have to do is you just have to pull it apart just like this, and just bring these straight just like that. And then you'll notice on the back of the Battleship, there's actually a piece right here. It's just kind of a ring or a pin, whatever you want to call it. That will actually fasten into this port right here on the center of Tidal Wave, or on the Tidal Wave troop transporter. Just go ahead and fasten that in just like that. It'll lock into place. And then you'll notice that there are little ridges right here. I apologize. There's little ridges right here. These will actually just kind of swivel or just kind of rock back into position just like that and fasten on. And we'll go ahead and do that on the other side as well. Go ahead and fasten that on just like that. And there we have the massive Tidal Wave Battleship. As you can see here, he's a pretty big figure. I want to apologize in advance if I end up going out of frame with this one because I'm using my phone camera. So I do apologize. But anyway, now comes the fun part, because now we're going to transform Tidal Wave into his alt mode. So to get this one started, the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go ahead and disconnect or pull back off the sides of the troop transport piece, and go ahead and bring those out straight like that. Fold up the wing, and what you'll want to do is you'll want to flip it over just like this, and then bring it straight just like that. Go ahead and pop it off of the other side as well, and bring it out straight. Fold up the wing, flip it over, bring it down straight. And now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take his entire waist and give it a 180-degree turn just like that. I'm going to try and do this with Tidal Wave laying down, so he'll be sitting like this when he's done. So I do apologize. This is one of the biggest figures I have. But the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go ahead and take these purple panels just like this and flip them up just like that. And then go ahead and take these panels on the back of the boat, on the back of the Battleship just like this. Open these up, flip them open, because those are actually Tidal Wave's legs. So far his legs should look like that. Hey guys, I want to apologize if since the image I know just skipped. What I did was I paused it and moved the camera up so I could actually show you a little bit better on how to transform the upper half of Tidal Wave into his alt mode. But anyway, moving on from the legs, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take this whole center section of his body and just go ahead and give that a 180-degree turn just like that, in which you'll see Tidal Wave's eyes kind of peeking out. The next thing you'll want to do is you'll want to go ahead and grab right here and just go ahead and split this whole section apart, bring it down, and it'll snap up once on each side, 1 and 2, and then bring them all the way down just like this. Bring that down just like that. All right, so far we can actually see Tidal Wave, which is actually good. Okay, so the next thing you're going to want to do is you'll bring up his arms, give these a quarter turn just like that, flip up his thumb just like that, go ahead and flip up his fingers just like that, and then go ahead and move his arm back down. And we'll go ahead and do that on the other side as well. So bring his arm up, quarter turn, flip the thumb up, and flip the fingers in just like that. And then the last thing you do is you just take his head and you pull it straight up just like that. And there we have Tidal Wave. And like I said, guys, I do apologize for going out of camera frame. Like I said, I'm using my phone camera because it's the best I can do right now. But anyway, that is the 2002-2003 Transformers Armada Tidal Wave. Oh, one other thing I forgot to show you is I wanted to show you how to transform ramjets. Just give me one moment. Pop him out of there. Sorry about that. So anyway, a ramjet is actually pretty easy. As you can see here, he just turns into a little jet. So this is actually a really simple one. All you do is you just fold up the wings behind him just like that. Flip this piece up just like that so it kind of lays on his back like a backpack. Take this whole lower section of the jet mode, flip it down just like that. Flip this purple piece up like that. And then flip the arms down. Pretty simple design, but there's Ramjet. Alright guys, well, if you have any other ideas for other Transformers you'd like me to try and do, feel free to comment below, even hit that like and subscribe button. But like I said, that is the 2002-2003 Transformers Armada Decepticon tidal wave with his partner Minicon Ramjet. Until then, I will see you in the next video. Bye!